Isn't it unfortunate whenever a trailer comes up and you think, oh, hey, this has got my favorite actor in it? Wonder what it's about. And you hit play, and the entire movie gets spoiled within 2 minutes. Sucks, right? Guys, I should say I am going to be talking about specific spoilers from movies that from trailers from movies that have given plot twists away, have given pretty much the entire movie away within like 2 minutes. So if you don't want any spoilers from any movies, then switch off now. I completely understand. Now, a recent movie, right? Right now, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen the trailer. I don't watch trailers anymore. Primarily because of this, because of spoilers, and trailers tend to give way too much away. Usually you get a teaser, which I think is more than enough. And then trailer one, which adds a good bit more, and then trailer two, which gives the entire movie away. But sometimes it doesn't stick to that formula where you think, okay, I can avoid spoiler two because, sometimes all the spoilers is packed into trailer one. Or sometimes there isn't a teaser and you only get one trailer, and that one trailer can tell everything about the movie, tell you what's going to happen, who's the bad guy in it. You know what I mean? It sucks. And I don't understand why it's allowed to happen. Some movies do a really great job at maintaining the mystery of the movie. I mean, like, look at Longlegs, for example. You didn't see the antagonist. You saw little bits and pieces, like the mouth or the eyes, but you didn't see anything. And I thought that was genius marketing, especially the unique heartbeat one. Genius. Really genius. Even though the movie wasn't the best, it was still genius marketing. Or Spider-Man No Way Home, for example. Even though everything was leaked online, they still put together a trailer and edited out all of the spoilers and the plots like the other Spider-Man in it. Even though people knew they were there, but they still made the effort of trying to maintain the mystery. And in my opinion, that worked. Therefore, there's movies out there that give way too much away. And for me, if I watch a trailer and it gives pretty much all of the action scenes away, gives away the plot twists, gives away this character's back from the dead, it puts me off genuinely wanting to watch it. Because I'm like, all right, well, I've already seen the movie now, haven't I? Which sucks. It sucks the momentum and the enthusiasm out of you to go and watch the movie. And sometimes it's not helped. Sometimes you go to a theater and the trailers play before the movie. So it's not always avoidable, and I understand that, and I acknowledge that. It still sucks. Prime examples I'm going to give of specific movies that have just gave way too much away. So, for example, top of my head, Fast and Furious, which one? 8, I think. I'm pretty sure it's, no, 8 or 9. But they show all the ridiculous scenes because, Fast and Furious has basically become Marvel at this point. But I think it was 8. And correct me if I'm wrong, but at the very end of it, a character from the third movie in the franchise was killed off. And in the end of this trailer, he just walks back in like, whoa, he's back in it. I think his name is Han, I think. And I was like, holy shit. Why was that in the trailer? Could you imagine if you went to this movie not knowing that and they didn't have to tell you that because it's not a big plot, it's not the main focus of the plot? Like, you imagine going to theaters and then that happens. You're like, whoa. So that experience you have in the theater with everybody else and you're all sharing it together, that's the beauty of the theater. And it would have been amazing. Whether you like the movies anymore, whether you hate them, that would have been a surprise for you, and you would have loved it. You're like, whoa, and you would have walked out like, whoa, I was not expecting him to come back. Holy shit. But you can't, because you saw it in the trailer, and you go in, and you're like, so when's he coming in? That's the only question you've got. And that's sad. I don't know who put that trailer together, who thought that was a good idea, but it wasn't. And another movie that gave too much away was, and it was a movie I genuinely was a little excited to watch back in the day, Terminator Genesis. The first, you thought, holy shit, this is a new Terminator movie. They're going back to the roots. That's all you needed to know. It's like a reboot of the franchise, which is what it was attending to be. And then you watch the trailer, and it gives away like one of the biggest plots that would have been amazing to watch in theaters, not knowing. Like, again, I'm going to be talking about spoilers. Like the fact that John Connor is now a Terminator and he's now the villain. That would have been amazing to experience in the theaters if you didn't know it was coming. But they put that in the trailer as a key point. This is what's going to happen. This is your antagonist. Why give it away? Why not let us experience it in the goddamn theaters? It makes no sense. It's poor marketing. Did they have that little faith in this movie that they had to throw something in? Okay, no one's going to watch this, even though Arnold Schwarzenegger's in it. But hey, shit. Look, here's a main plot. Just give it away. That'll get them in. It's sad. They had that little faith in their movie that they had to put the main plot twist in it and ruined it for a lot of people. Because you go in expecting it and there's nothing exciting anymore. You know what's happening. You know what's coming. And you're just there to see it unfold. It's not really that exciting. And then there's Batman versus Superman. They did the same thing. They spoiled, like the movie's called Batman versus Superman, right? And yet in the trailer, they even show them teaming up. Like, why would you give that away? And then they showed Wonder Woman in it, which could have been a nice surprise. Do you see where I'm coming from? Makes no sense. It's terrible marketing. And there's literally no avoiding it. It's still happening right now. For example, a new movie. I haven't seen it. I haven't watched the trailer. I don't watch trailers anymore. But Gladiator 2. Apparently, from what I've seen on comments and everyone saying online, the trailer seems to give everything away. The whole movie. And I've even read that it's actually put people off going to watch it now because they've seen too much. And that is the danger of trailers that give too much away, is that they can lose viewers. Because if you've already felt like you've seen the movie, you're not going to go and see it again, are you? And if you do intend to watch it, you're going to wait until it comes out to stream at home. It's just logical. So I believe that a movie can just show snippets of the concept and gain the viewer's interest in that. And they'll go in thinking, okay, so this is the concept. This, that basic stuff. Doesn't have to be specific. Doesn't have to be spoiler filled. It can just be small little snip. Okay, the story's about, I don't know, a detective who's going to be on a case and something happens. And you're going to be like, but what happens? I wonder what happens. And that could draw you into the movie. And then, boom, you experience something surprising from it. And you walk out like, whoa, I was not expecting that. And that would have made for a better experience. I don't know why movie trailers have to pack everything into it to gain your interest. It makes no sense. It's it's just really whoever the editors are. It's like they are setting out to ruin the movie before it's even out. God, I mean, if we're going to go back even further, Terminator 2. Now you're thinking, how would it give away? What could it give away? What is it? They could have easily shown young John Connor, showed the cop going around asking questions. Where is he? Where is he? Don't show anything else from the cop or the T-1000. Don't show anything. Just show him asking questions. That's it. Don't show anything else. Keep that a mystery, and then only have snippets of like action scenes with Arnie. You know, and keep the mystery of who's the good guy, who's the bad guy. Is the cop the new good guy, and the Terminator's back to finish off John Connor? And then if you went to the movies, and then you realize, oh shit, so wait, Arnie's the good guy in this one? What? Imagine what a cool and amazing experience that would have been for you to watch for the first time in theaters, no spoilers, not walking in knowing that Arnold was going to be the good guy and the other guy is the villain. Even you could have even kept Sarah Connor coming back as a mystery. That would have been a nice surprise, wouldn't it? And that would have made the experience more memorable and iconic. So, obviously, they have a trailer that shows everything. Arnie's the good guy, helps the bad guy, Sarah Connor's back, all this, you know. And I think that could have been, again, show little snippets of key points, but not everything. It makes no sense. And one of my favorite Tom Hanks movies is Castaway. And if you watch the trailer, it gives away the fact that he gets home. Like the wife is like, "No, we were at your funeral, or whatever." So okay, so he does get home. Okay, so and you're just waiting for that. So the only thing you're watching is how does he go home? How does he get home? Because we know he's going to get home. You know, instead of watching this movie thinking he'll be trapped here for the rest of his life. Maybe he'll die in this island. Nope, but he's going to get home, and he looks young. So so another example of that. So I don't know, guys. I genuinely believe subtlety can gain interest. You don't need to give everything away. Just be, Castaway, for example. The guy, he gets on a plane, he's on an island. That's all you need to know. You don't need everything. You could just have 5 clips of just that. Leaving the car, in the plane, crashing, on an island. That's it. That's all you need. You don't have to tell us how we got back, or that he does get back. I don't know. I believe the teasers can gain interest. I understand that they want to bring the audience in so we can get that box office money and that record. I get that. But the audience can decide for themselves. They can read up on it, a small little summary of the movie, and if that gains their interest and that little teaser that they watch, that should be enough for them to pick what movie to watch in the cinema. That's the way it should be. Instead, I don't get why they spoil everything, or like those examples I give, ridiculous. And then there's also sometimes of misconstruing the audience to lure them in to watch your movie. Like the most notorious Halloween Ends. How many times have we watched the trailer and you are promised this big finale between Laurie Strode, Michael Myers? This is it. This is the big one. This is what it's all been leading to. You go into the movie and you get what 10 minutes of that, and it's the very end. I guarantee if they had been a bit more honest about the story and not mislead people into thinking that's what this entire movie is going to be, it mightn't have got the negativity that it did get. I think people walked in because they were promised something else, and you walked out of something different. That didn't help their movie, you know. So that sucks. And then there's other movies like a horror movie called Abigail. I They gave that away in the first trailer that they released. That the little girl was a vampire. Can you imagine going in this movie only seeing like little snippets of people like either being taken or killed, or only little bits of it from different angles, and then you go into the movie not knowing what this is about, and then even mislead them by showing the dad from the end, the main vampire, even show him just to throw people off course. You could easily do that, and then have this awesome and amazing surprise of the little girl. She's the vampire. Whoa, that would have been a lovely surprise. But they didn't. They showed it in the trailer, and you knew what you were walking into, robbing us of an unknowing experience. You know, the remake of Pet Cemetery, that was another one. It tried to do something different from the novel, from the original movie, and you thought, "Oh, cool!" And they showed it in the trailer. Nope, it's not the little boy that gets killed. It's the little girl. Not that it makes much of a difference, but it would have been a nice surprise to see in the theaters, not knowing it was going to happen, expecting the little boy to go, and then the girl goes like, wait a minute, what? But no, you walked in knowing it. You were like, okay, so yeah, she gets, yep, there it is. You know what I mean? I don't get it. I just don't understand it. I mean, so that's why I've stopped watching trailers entirely. I don't watch trailers at all. Anytime someone sends to me, look, this movie, I'm like, nope, I'm not watching it. No, I usually just read the small summary, and I think, okay, and I go into the theaters with that. Sometimes I just go in blind, and I feel genuinely, personally, I'm only speaking for myself here, that I have a better experience doing that than I would if I knew every single scene in the whole movie, which would feel like you're going to see it twice. You know what I mean? So, for me personally, not watching trailers, even reading quick summaries of, okay, what's it going to be about? Okay, that's all I need to know. And I walk out thinking, that was actually great. I really enjoyed that. So, overall, I just wanted to make this video of me ranting about it, and I feel it was a video that needed to be made, and I felt I needed to talk about it because it's a big pet peeve of mine. But let me know in the comments, guys. What do you think? Do you think I'm wrong here? Do you think I'm right? Do you agree with me? Was there a specific trailer to a movie that you watched that ruined a movie for you? If so, what movie and what trailer? Let's talk about it below. And if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I wholeheartedly appreciate it, and I appreciate all of you. And as always, don't kill anyone.